Yo guys, what's up?
True.
It's your boy. Obviously you know who I'm with.
Small tree.
My baby.
I don't want your space.
Welcome to vlog number,
Small.
I don't know.
Joe talks.
So
Small
today is just gonna be a chill day, man.
Even though Joe talks.
Out here catching a movie, playing a bit of games. So we're gonna take that.
Small. Jamie talks. Juice. Coffee.
Alright. Do you want one of that Kawagani should get to?
No, that's fine.
Provide details. 081. Oh, I almost gave up my number. You ready? Go ask about the classes. So yeah, guys, as I was saying, today is just gonna be a young chill day. I'm with my girlfriend, of course. We're out here in Grand West. There's
Where's the benches now?
the benches are gone. I don't know.
Oh, is this the bench?
Benchmark. But yeah, let me do an outfit check. See what I got on. You know. Must I show them your drink? Say it, look like how you said it.
Show them my drink.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try something new.
Oh, shit. Boba.
We are gonna try
Real
something
men,
new.
dog, must operate.
We are trying something new.
The truth is, me, I will always yap. But yeah, anyway, here I'm just talking to my girlfriend about our next plans, what we're gonna do, Anyway, enough about that. So I was thinking, what would you guys like for me to do for you in terms of like the content space? Would you like for me to do much more things on videos? Because like I mentioned in my previous vlogs that I don't really record most of my things, and it's just these random moments that I choose to. So let me know in the comments below.
It's finished, dog.
It's not.
It is.
I'm about to challenge myself. My baby said she wants a stuffed animal. Baby, which one do you want? She wants one of those, bruh. And I gotta win one of those. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
One chance. One chance. Okay, now you know what I'm going to take? I'm going to win the round. I see.
Yo, there was just something about the steering wheel. It was so loose, but I had so much control. And this game, the thing is, whenever I come to Grand West, bro, this is the first thing I go to, and it's very personal. Because, like, what do you mean? I was number one. Then when I'm getting to the finish line, I'm number three. How? Dog? Make it make sense, bro. But yeah, man, yo, it pisses me off, like, big time. Like, it really pisses me off. But anyway, I'm a good driver in the road, Oksala. Anyway.
Boys each day.
Tex invaded our house too.
But yeah, it was nice being a kid for once, you know. I'm so messy. How was it? Slap, slap, slap. That was almost a pan.
Full sunroof bang boy, full sunroof bang boy, full sunroof bang boy. Yeah, there's no cheese bang con, yeah young born, I'm one choice. Full sunroof bang boy, full sun. Rule number one, ungalohlisi window. Drop that top and I tip when you eat. Kasha matende ngathi se camping. Slammers in mini section of Luli.
Thank you very much for watching. Catch you on Sunday.
Yeah, it's another day, another night, you know. I just came from the gym, feeling freshed up, feeling good. And I just wanted to talk about something, you know, something I've been noticing in the streets, something I noticed with myself, you know, like how I've grew myself, you know, and it's very concerning. So last week, let me get rid of these. Well, I told you guys already that I'm going to be doing like a series where there's no filter, there's no, you know, there's no cuts in between. It's just me sharing my opinion, raw as it is. If you have commentary, feel free to write that down on the comment section. And yeah, I actually got commentary, a lot of commentary about this certain topic I'm going to speak about. So I posted something on TikTok saying that it's crazy how kids are now becoming hustlers. We're losing touch of what life is, you know. And a lot of people were triggered, not understanding where I was coming from. So this is what I'm going to break down on. So before we even get into that, I'm going to put up comments, you know, that I received. So I received this one here, this one here, which was really funny. And this one here, very much understandable. Look, again, I'll say this, it's just crazy how kids are now hustlers and somehow we're calling that success. And, you know, I have to be real with you. I think we're losing touch of what the world is supposed to be, what life is all about, especially as kids. Look, I'm a person who gives a lot of advice regarding you becoming ambitious and you chasing your goals. And I respect the grind, you know, big time. I respect getting money, especially as a young kid. But remember one thing, being a kid, you putting yourself under pressure. You're not at the level where you're supposed to be withstanding certain level of pressure, but you're already putting yourself under pressure. Because the thing is, you're never going to be happy with what you achieve. That's something that I got to realize. Look, I remember back in my day, when I was a kid, I always had this dream of, yo, I want to purchase my first car at 20. I want to make sure that, I build my mama a house. I always dreamt about these things, and it's typical dreams that we have as kids who grow up in the Ghazi, all of that. It's common, it's very common. And exactly at 20 years old, around about like 19 and 20, I managed to buy my first car, which was an Audi. But then that's just monetary value. I managed to build my mom a house, etc. I managed to do certain things for myself, But then, remember, I worked for my success, for my level of success from a very young age. I was under pressure. So the moment that I achieved it, it didn't hit as much as it would if I was a bit grown up, where I understood by, actually you have to go through certain phases of life. You have to allow yourself to be a child. Don't be a child and think like a grown up. But again, it's very contradicting because this is exactly what I did. I thought like a grown up and I worked so hard at a very young age. When I was at the level where now I'm doing all these big things, it didn't hit as much because I was never happy. I always felt like, yo, what's the next big thing? Now I'm working towards bigger things. The Audi is nothing to me. BMW is nothing to me. It doesn't faze me. Money doesn't even faze me. Being fame doesn't faze me and all of that. That's because I always want, there's something bigger that I want. Remember, life is a constant cycle of chasing happiness. So if you're not going to be in the moment where you're allowing yourself to be a kid, you're going to miss out. You're never going to get your time back. It's like what I also shared on my TikTok that, sometimes when people say don't buy a certain car, don't listen to them. The only time that you're going to be driving a BMW or an Audi, if you can't afford at 20 years old, is now. So if you have to do it now, rather do it now because you're never going to be 20 again and driving an Audi or BMW. So, that's where I was actually going with the point, I mean, I just feel like kids are now thinking about branding, monetization, and the algorithm before they even understand themselves. And honestly, that is very dangerous. Social media made it look like if you're not making money early, you are behind. You're seeing young entrepreneurs, dropshippers, content creators, and suddenly childhood feels like it feels like a waste of time. It really feels like a waste of time. Like, yo, I'm so fascinated by comments I received. Oh my God. Guys, it's crazy. It's really crazy. But who am I to say anything about that? I'm just here to share value, just give you my peace of mind. Depends how you take it, So, like, yeah, man, like social media made it look like if you're not making money early, you are behind. And not everything in life is meant to be optimized for money, honestly, I don't feel like, because, when you talk about hustle at a very young age, we're always thinking money, 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 or anything that's of monetary value. But then what about internal abundance? You feeling great, you feeling abundantly healthy. You're not smoking, you're not vaping, you're not watching porn, this and that. That is peak level of locking in. We use this word locking in, it's becoming very cliche. The meaning of it is solely based off making money, but locking in could mean you building your character, in so many ways, and not just monetary value, So, yeah, man, all I want to say is, guys, let's try to create a balance, Let's try to create a balance because success without experience, without growth as a person, even, it leads you to being empty. You're just an empty soul. You a person who's just constantly chasing this money, but there's nothing about you. I'm sure, like, obviously you wouldn't want to follow a content creator that's always pushing the narrative about money, locking in, yada yada yada, without a bit of character or personality. You'd be bored. So take that as your life now. Like, Would you want your life to be surrounded around forex trading, businesses? What about character? What about living life? What about being internally happy? You know, because guys, you're gonna lose yourself. Trust me. And yeah, I'm just reading some of these comments right now, and they're really shocking. There's one that I'm gonna share here right now. And to be honest, let me be honest with you guys. Like, let me be really, really honest. You don't need to rush life. There's a time to build and there's a time to live as well. And if you skip the living part, you won't even know what you're building for. You know, it's gonna be very purposeless. And again, let's be honest, half of these children that are even doing this, or maybe young adults, let me not say kids, but young adults, people our age groups, you know, 22, 21, they're not even enjoying the process, you know. Everyone is just chasing this ambition, is chasing this monetary value, trying to prove something, living under pressure they weren't meant to carry as of yet, you know. It's very unnecessary. So yeah, like honestly, all I can say is hustle if you want to, you know. I mean, I did it, build something, create and learn, but don't lose yourself trying to catch up with life too fast. Yeah, I think that's the most relevant way to put it, you know. Because life isn't about making money early, it's about understanding yourself before the world tells you who to be. Yo, my eye is. I think there's something in my eye. But anyway, right now I'm just gonna go take a shower. And if you do have an opinion on this, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. And do you think that kids are growing up too fast, or is it just the new normal? It's really crazy. But yeah, this is episode 2 of me just sharing my opinion, doing whatever that I want at this current point in front of the camera. And yeah, guys, you are seeing me at my most normal now. So yeah, let me get back to the gym before I go hit the shower, and then take care, guys. Love y'all.